everybody. Battle Rap Opinions. Oh, good morning. It's fucking early in the morning. Um, if you're used to seeing Apollo in my blogs, you're not gonna see him today. He's on punishment. Forgive me, man. I'm a little had a late night with some good Henny White, man. Had to wake up crazy early in the morning, 5:45 every morning. I wake up to feed and walk Apollo, man. It got me out of it. Um, but I had a pleasant surprise this morning to a certain degree, and we'll get into that. Um, First off, I want to say rest in peace to Bender. I won't sit here and act like I was a big Bender fan. I have seen him on King of the Dot. Apparently, he's also, or was also, a very talented painter. You know. Overall, I just want to say rest in peace to Bender. I also want to send my condolences out to his family. This is a troubling and hard time. And the family does have a GoFundMe page up. The link will be in the description box if you guys can donate. Donate. Excuse me, I'm out of it, man. I want to give a huge shout out to a gentleman by the name of Matthew Salvis, who Bender's family had a $10,000 goal, and Matthew Salvis donated, I think, $5,000 to that by himself, and that was just that was great. That's a blessing from God, and bless you, Matthew Salvis, wherever you are. You deserve a big salute. To all the people, if you can donate to him to that GoFundMe, I'll put the link in the description. Feel free to do so, and just keep the family in the prayers, because not only did we just lose a young man and a talented man, but unless you know him, you don't know what kind of impact this will have on his family financially. For all we know, he's the breadwinner, and I know what it's like to go through stuff like that. So if you can send something. Definitely send your prayers and your positive energy that family's way, while respecting their privacy. You know what I'm saying? I think that's dope. Prayers up to them. Brenda, may you rest in peace, man. Another thing is how hard these last 2 days has been in general for the culture, because we have the death of Bender, but we have also a situation with Math Hoffa and his family member. Math has never been no secret. Math has been one of my favorites forever. Even though I've tried before to get him on my old podcast, and he said he was gonna do it, and then after that I couldn't get in touch with him. I've never held that against him, because I don't care about that. None of that matters. Math is still one of my favorites, and even if he wasn't, I would still tell you what I'm about to say to you people. Cancer devastates families around the world. Cancer has devastated and taken members of my family. I still have members of my family right now fighting cancer, and this is various kinds of cancer. It's a long and hard fight. It's a long and hard fight. I had a family member who passed away around the age 30 from cancer, and she beat it the first time around, and then about 2 years later, it came back, and it took at a very young age, took away from her family, took away from her daughter, and it's rough. Just to see them go through the chemo, like one of my aunts is going through now, just see them go through the chemo and what they go through is crazy. Math is dealing with that with his brother. He has a GoFundMe up, and I'm gonna put the link in the description. And I really hope that everybody donates. It could be $1. It don't have to be much. I'm gonna donate. I don't have much to give, but I'm gonna give. And my prayers is gonna be definitely the biggest part that I'm sending their way. This is one of those fights that just people don't know unless they've been there to witness it with their own family, like the transformation that happens with the person. You know, Uncle of mine was like the life of a party. He was, you know, yeah, man. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that. But at the end of the day, you know what families go through with this, it could be devastating. Prayers up to Matt and his family, and I'm really asking you people, you know, any little thing, 50 cents, a dollar, whatever it is, just donate. If you have information on doctors, or if you've been through it, and you could offer some words of encouragement and advice, you know, you can hit them at Math Hoffa um, on Twitter. I guess DM them or whatever it is, and just offer any information and advice if you've been through it, or you have a family member currently going through and was able to beat that. Um, yeah, just donate, please, man. It's a hard situation. It is. Like what you go through. Also, from a financial standpoint, there's a lot that goes on. There's so much that go on. So I just want y'all to donate. I also seen, and this is what I said this morning, was like it was kind of weird. I just saw something dope, but I don't know how to take this. And the truth of the matter is that at some point last night, Disaster, who, you know, if you see my blogs, you know how I don't have the greatest feelings towards that dude. But in recent times, if about maybe 2 or 3 blogs ago, I put out there like my feelings towards certain people. I'm just leaving this shit alone because it's about battle rap. Like none of that shit matters, man. I'm probably never gonna cross paths with none of these dudes and whatever. So you know, I'll just leave all that shit alone. But I see Disaster tweet out. Well, somebody retweeted it on the timeline. I don't follow him. Where Disaster says, you know, seeing, I guess, what's going on with Bender and everything, seeing what's going on with Mass family, he offered to just say to Math and to Organic, 2 people who we know right now, they're all not in a great space with each other in terms of their relationships with Disaster. And you know, he just reached out to say, hey man, you know, I love you guys. You know what I'm saying? A lot's happened in the last 24 hours. I love you guys. I seen Math respond, and I guess they were agreeing to have a phone conversation, and that's a great thing. From my personal standpoint, I couldn't do that from this point. I felt like that was cool, a Disaster to say that, but I felt like that should have came with a apology. Not to say on the phone he won't apologize to Math. I'm saying I think a public apology was due from Disaster to Math because everything that happened between them was so public. But you know what? It don't matter what I think. It don't matter what you think. It don't matter what anybody thinks. If Math decides he wants to go get past what's going on, that's up to Math. And I don't think anybody, even you people who like to troll people and all that, I don't think it's up to any of y'all to comment or say anything about it. As a man, I know what it's like to harbor grudges. I hold grudges. I do, man. And that's not a good thing all the time, but I hold grudges. If Math decides he wants for the rest of his life until he gets his opportunity to get some sort of revenge, if he decides the rest of his life he don't want nothing to do with this other, he don't want to be in the same space as him unless they fight, which that's how I would feel, then I understand it. But if he decides, yo, my man, none of this shit is worth it anymore, it's gone too far, it's time to let go, then everybody as a coach needs to support this and not make jokes about it, not tweet them stupid shit, not do any of that. The ball has been in Math's court for a long time. He was the one who was wrong and wronged. Something was done wrong to him. But as a man, sometimes you just want to get past certain shit. And right now, with what's going on, Math's mind is clearly somewhere in a more important place. So I say to this, you know, it's a beautiful thing for the life, for the life quality of Math and Disaster if they get past this. And hopefully they stay past this. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it's not something that's just for the moment, and then later on, someone says something stupid and things are back to normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully they really do get past this. But that's 100% up the math. And I think us as a culture, if these guys settle this, we need to champion this. We need to talk about this in a positive light. Other battle rappers, I think you guys should shed light on this too, and if they're able to come to it, because the last I saw, Math told me, we'll talk in the morning. If they're able to come to some sort of conclusion to get past things, even just be cordial, be able to be in the same place, but you stay over there, y'all stay over here, which I've done with people, then that's a beautiful thing, and we should celebrate that. Let's not antagonize the bullshit. Let's not make the situation worse and create dumb shit, man. So at the end of the day, you know, salute to Bender's family, blessings to y'all. Salute to Mav's family, blessings to y'all. Both them GoFundMe links will be in my description. And I'm asking anybody who's watching this, you know, number one, thank you for rocking with me. But you know, if you find in your heart, like I said, it could be 50 cents, it could be $1, it could be more than that. You know, whatever your heart tells you to give, or whatever you're able to give, that's a blessing in itself, man. So tonight I'm heading out to this Wilder Ortiz fight. I'm hoping this night in general goes good. I hope your nights in general go good, and just, you know, let's celebrate and continue to celebrate battle rap. Thank you for rocking with me. Blessings to your family. If you're going through something, I hope you get through it too, man. Stay positive today, everybody. Salute.